I know many of you are going to ask before I even go on with this video, so I'm just going to clarify this right now. I said it yesterday, but I want to say it again because not many watch every single video. The reason for the hat is because it's cold, there's snow outside, I don't have central air and heat, I have to use wall heaters and stuff, so I'm wearing a hat. Okay, now that I said that, let me dive into this chapter of Bleach. So, unexpected development. That's the word that comes to mind when I think of this chapter, because the chapter was called, if I remember correctly, There Will Be Frost. And when I think of that, I think of Hitsugaya. I think we all do. We think of Hitsugaya, because ice, frost, stuff like that, the connection. And that's the chapter's title, There Will Be Frost. And then Hitsugaya is like only in this chapter for maybe 3, 4, 5 at the max, but still. Hitsugaya was not the main focus of this chapter, which was the surprising part about the chapter, because you'd think a chapter title called There Will Be Frost would be about the fight with the Miracle versus Hitsugaya, but no, it wasn't. So, I don't know how to feel about that, but I will say this, however. The development we got, like the unexpected plot progression with Haschwald, Ishida, and Ichigo, our main character, Ichigo, I'm like, what? Like, what? Like, I didn't expect to see the, Ishida, Ichigo type situation this early. Like, not this early, but it seems like we're already getting into that. So, I'm actually excited. I am actually very excited for the next chapter. If Kubo doesn't switch over to different scenes, and we continue on with whatever's going on with, Ishida, Haschwald, and Ichigo, it's going to be very entertaining. I can't wait to see this, because it's been a long time since, Ichigo and Ishida kind of had a conversation, but also, it's been a long time since Ichigo has really had a real focused chapter on him without cutting to other stuff constantly, or him getting beat down and him on the ground. I really, really hope we get some really good content with Ichigo and Ishida, because I'm pretty damn hyped for that, because, I've always loved those two characters, and been seeing how they might get the main focus for a little while. I'm pretty damn excited. But, anyways, let's talk about the situation with Haschwald and Ishida. So, apparently, Haschwald, he's acting kind of, damn, his personality, man, like, damn, he's all over that Johabak, but, anyways, he's kind of saying to Ishida throughout this entire chapter, there's too many factors, too many variables of you possibly betraying us. Well, he doesn't actually say betray, but Ishida was implying, like, you think I'm gonna betray you, don't you? And it seemed like Ishida was trying to explain himself when, supposedly, he was laying these chips all around the entire place, and Haschwald caught him. And it makes you wonder exactly what was Ishida going to say, but also, since he is technically the Almighty at this moment, since, he could see the future, it makes you think that maybe he just can't really predict what exactly is all going to happen with Ishida, since there's so many things that could possibly happen. And maybe that is why he's testing, Ishida's loyalty. Now, the reason for this is because, if you notice in this chapter, it looked like Haschwald was going to fight Ishida. That's what it looked like at first. But then when he kind of pushed Ishida through the damn wall, and you saw Ichigo there, obviously where this is going is that Haschwald forced it to where Ishida and Ichigo are probably going to fight each other, because he wants to test the loyalty of Ishida to see if he will attack his friend or not. And if he does attack him and try to kill him, that means he's probably on their side. And yeah, maybe that's his entire motive right there. But even then, though, it still seemed like Ishida had some explanations, like he was trying to tell. And it didn't seem like he really had an excuse. Like, an excuse that was trying to get out of, him saying, oh, I'm going to betray you later on, but right now I'm not. It seemed like he actually had an honest excuse to say that would have been good or beneficial for Haschwald and them. So, very curious where, Koobs is going with that. But, now getting on to the Ichigo thing, my predictions of what I see possibly happening with Ichigo getting the main spotlight along with Ishida, I feel like Ichigo's gonna probably try to talk with Ishida, say like, hey man, you need to not be on that side, so forth, someone just saying like, hey, you need to come back to our side, you don't belong there, that's bad, look what they've done, and probably Ishida's gonna resist, or maybe Ishida has other plans in mind, but overall, I feel like it's gonna be some form of talking to where Ichigo's gonna try to talk Ishida out of being on that side, which either A, there's a possibility of it kind of being wrong, like, Ishida's not going to join Ichigo, or B, Ishida will join Ichigo, and they're probably going to fight Hashua. One or the other is going to happen, and depending on the situation, it's probably going to be pretty damn entertaining. But for now, though, getting into Ishida's character, he had a flashback, which, wow, count me surprised. Like, we're this far in, like 600 plus chapters, we're getting a flashback with Ishida, which was damn creepy. Like, the flashback was so freaking creepy. Oh my god. Okay, so discussing this, Ishida, oh, he reminded me a lot of a female little chibi character. Like, he really did. He reminded me of Nanao when I saw him pop up in this chapter. Am I the only one that thought that? Like, please, someone tell me I'm not fucking crazy, because when the chapter flashback began, I thought it was Nanao, and I'm like, no, wait, what? Like, Nanao, like, what's going on here? And then I found out it was Ishida. I'm like, oh, it's Rukin and all that, and I'm like, oh, okay, so that's Ishida. Just the overall style of the, you know, chibi-ish looking Ishida, it reminded me of a female, and I'm like, what the hell? So, when I saw that, I was kind of confused, but then I found out who it was. I was like, oh, okay. But back into the details, though, Ishida walks up and sees his father cutting on his mother. And he's like, Father, why are you doing that? Why are you cutting on mommy? And, you know, I'm like, what? Like, you know, that right there is so creepy. It is so fucking creepy. I wonder the real meaning of that. I mean, if I had to play some theories, since we know kind of how his mother died, maybe Rukin was kind of studying the body, trying to figure out some things to go up against maybe Juha-Bok, and then because of, you know, what Juha-Bok can do to other Quincy's, maybe that's something that was just going along with the lines of that. Maybe. That there is a possibility that's what, you know, Rukin was kind of researching. But even then, though, very creepy stuff. And now we can see more insight to Ishida's character, why he never wanted to be a doctor, and why he kind of slightly hates doctors. I mean, look how his reaction is to Mayuri. Pretty damn crazy if you start thinking about it like that. So yeah, this chapter of Bleach, I have to say, one of the actual best chapters of the series in a while. It's a really good chapter. I won't even put it down. It was. And I mean, even the Hitsugaya stuff, regardless if you care about it or not, it was so decently paced, and I'm fine with that. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.